years Hello, everyone. Hope everyone is doing good. So let's just give our four more minutes for people to join in. Then we start. Welcome, everyone. I hope everyone is doing fine. This is another beautiful day. Not very much for me, but I hope it is for some of you guys. We are having a very great week ahead with lots of great news. So basically, I'm Dr. Chris Lemonades, and I am the Chief Marketing. Basically, I have the program here before me, and I know you could see it. So we will have our 7 points today, starting by the introduction. We'll talk a little bit about how our business is going so far. The first week report to see what happened during the first week. Of course, we're going to see how we can make it better, but we will first generally talk about the report, and we are also going to talk about the third points of different resolutions, and we are then going to talk about the Flexi compounding pack, a very good thing that is just laid out here for you guys. And then I will hear from you guys, you telling me about your different recommendations. What do you recommend to better things up, for regard to how the week was. And afterwards, we will jump into the question and answer sessions where we will be answering to some of your questions. Of course, we will end up with a conclusion. So the introduction will be very short. We are still approaching a very beautiful week. ETF Pool is strong, and we are deciding to do some certain amelioration that will actually boost things up. Of course, as I told you, the weeks are coming with a lot of surprises. Now, for these surprises to actually come through, we need to do some certain stuff. So we have to do that together. And I think their communication and marketing department has done well to inform you on the proceedings, the things that are being cooked up for you guys, and so on. So I actually think that we will discuss on some of those points today. Well, the other thing I want to talk about in the introduction is the rate at which our people are jumping into our ETF pool. It is true that ETF pool was actually created for their middle class person, their low budget people, and so on, because this software is very, very intelligent, but it's also very, very expensive to maintain. You understand? So that's the reason why we are in future going to make things a little bit better for you guys. But I want to bring in on some of the complaints that we received during the first week, and some of the complaints were that we don't actually have a hierarchy in responding to the different preoccupations and problems. Just because we have a lot of investors that came in with their under $99 packages, while we also have a lot of investors that are in the $100,000, $200,000, $1 million range. And those people sometimes find themselves in a long queue when it comes to support. Why the $99, you may have in support, you may have 1,000 people who invested $99, they are taking all the space, and people that actually invested $100,000, $1 million, they are waiting. So we are kind of looking into that to consider if we will bring some changes to make sure that everyone has a fair share of what he's putting in. And the other thing is, we spoke about what ETFs are, and we said ETFs are exchange traded funds, and it works in a very centralized way. This is actually you being able to invest in many different assets with just one investment. So if you have your $99, your $1,000, your $100,000, you just put it in one pool and it invests for you in different asset class. So it could be commodities, it could be crypto, and so on. Okay, it could be bonds. So this is actually a very intelligent way of doing things. So this ETF software have to actually be connected to different or sort of exchangers or brokers, and they have to use a lot of people's APIs and all that. So it is very, very crucial for you to understand that our maintenance and the way things are being organized will be done in a daily in done. So the luxury is that I I don't even know if I exist, because once you have any problem, you need to come and text me. Okay, I told you guys to create Zooms or Telegram groups and put me in there so that when there are any problems, you have me right away and I can actually answer and I can come forth. I don't want to be in contact with you only during Zooms. I was a leader too. So I want to be closer to people. So try to create your Telegram groups and let me in. Let me in so that once you have any doubts or any problems or anything, you could contact me, or I could be there in your group to actually tell you what is going on. So, or that is actually what it is. So, and I told you, if anything goes out, I will be the first person to tell you. So I don't even want you guys to feel like some information wasn't gotten across. So that is it for that, for the introduction. Maybe we'll come back to that in the recommendations or Q&A, but that is it for that. So first week report. How was the first week so far? I tried to touch base on that a little bit on my introduction, saying that the first week was very, very good, was very, very good. But we had a lot also of people with a certain investment. And those people actually are the same people that are crowding the support. So of course we have fewer or millions and a little bit more, 100,000s, and a lot more of like $99, $100, and so on. And all those people are crowding the support so much that people of $1 million, $100,000, they don't even have time to actually get your questions answered and all that. Why? Normally, when you have a lot of money running trades and so on, you need to have some sort of priority support and so on. So it's given us like thoughts, but we haven't decided anything. But we are talking, so maybe in a few days or weeks something may happen when it comes to that. But I think we try to introduce something else that we will see later on. But I'm not even completely sure that it will fix the problem. But yeah, let's see how it goes and what your recommendations will be to fix such a problem. If we are having our weekly Zoom, is to understand what the business is and also to discuss on what to make better, what to ameliorate, what to fix, what to consider, what to change, and so on. So I'm very happy for us to have this weekly Zooms. So regarding the marketing itself, maybe my recommendation as a marketing person, I will advise you. And I think I touched base on that the first call. I'll advise you to actually build your teams. Okay, build your teams, because something very big is coming. Something big is coming, and the big thing that is coming, I think you actually need to maximize out of that. Really maximize. And for you to maximize, you actually need definitely to have team members. You have to have team members, even if it's just like one person, two, and so on. Get someone. Make sure you use your affiliate link. Use it, because something big is coming. I cannot tell you for now, but something big is coming that is linked to your affiliate link. So try to actually share your link with someone. Even if you invest anything, no problem. That will help you to be among the people that may benefit from I don't want it to say from that thing. Okay, so yeah, that is it for it. We also had a lot of obvious challenges when it comes to the speed of the website, and because of that, we decided to because there were some complaints that some people in certain location couldn't actually or get their site loaded very fast. So we decided to acquire some other domains from different sections, from different countries and so on, so that we can speed it up. So if you note right now, when you go to www.etfpool.roi, most of you, some of you, the majority that have like this loading problems, they will be redirected and we found that it loads a little bit more faster in most of the countries. So you will do well to look at that. Now, there's one other thing you have to note. Because of this change, this was because we wanted to have like faster, the speed had to be faster and so on. And you know, for me, with experience I had with marketing companies, it is better to fix our speed problems in the beginning than later on. So now we're done with it, we are done with it. So, and we are fully mirrored. So it's very, very well done. I actually like the work that has been done, or in terms of speed and so on. Now, because of this change, you will note that when you go to our dashboard, you will see your link. If you are part of those people that have this change and that have a better speed with the AI or ETF Pool or AI, yeah. So if you are among those people, once you go to your dashboard, you will also see that your link, your referral link has changed. So do well to take that link, to copy that link, and to consider that link when you want to share this with your friends, loved ones, or maybe people you want to recommend to this business. So go in there and you check. If you're among those people who have like faster speed with their AI domain, you will be able to have a change of link. So once you go to your dashboard, you see the change of link. So you take that and you give it to people. Now, notwithstanding, you who actually feel that you already gave your link with someone that has no change, even if they use your old link, they are still going to get to you. The referrals and everything still gets to you, and they will still be redirected to their AI link if they are among those people in those locations whereby their OI takes time to load. So please note that. If it's not clear during the recommendation or the Q&A, you can ask again, I will explain again. Okay, so that's it for that. So the changes were done for the betterment of our community, the betterment of our investors, and also for a better speed, because people were complaining in certain areas of the world saying, oh, okay, it's not loading very well here, but this place in my country is loading well, and so on. So we discovered that it had something to do with the link and the way the server is loading in those different countries. But all that is sorted out, and it's all working perfectly, and it's better we just went over with that. We got it done, dusted, passed. Now we can get to something else. Now, next Zoom, instead of discussing these issues and all that, we'll be discussing strategy. We'll be discussing marketing. We'll be discussing packs. We'll be discussing rewards. We'll be discussing what you get once you use your referral link and all that. That thing that I cannot say now, we will be able to discuss that on next Zooms instead of talking about the different problems that we may be facing. Okay, so now we talk about resolutions. Now, the resolutions are pretty simple. I told you guys the changes we decided to make and the introduction of the flexi compensation part. Now, we will get into the compensation plan, and you're going to see that. And we are going to discuss about that, what it is, what changes, and how and why do we feel that we are open to our community. I told you from the first day that this business, mostly the marketing section of it that I actually lead, will be run in such a way that I will be very open to the community. What the leaders tell me is what I will implement, or maybe I'll discuss with our CFOs and so on to implement, because it is very, very important to do what we feel is better for the leaders, it's better for the investors, it's better for the future co-founders, okay? Because we have that opportunity to become company co-founders, okay? Now, the changes regarding the Flexi Pack was directly a complaint from leaders, okay? They came to us and they felt like, okay, you know what? Oh no, compounding, yeah, it's good, but having to block my funds for 6 months is too much. Okay, can't you guys actually do something so that once I have a little problem, I can actually withdraw it and use it and come back tomorrow and put it back and so on. We just felt like that's the right way to go. No problem. For me personally, I don't see a problem with that. I don't see a problem with that. So we decided now to create this Flexi Pack to answer to those demands. People that actually wants to compound, but at the same time, they also want to be able to withdraw their capital anytime, okay? So we decided to create a Flexi Pack, and that's also why we extended it a little bit, because it had to be implemented right away. Their compounding feature had to be available and had to be doable for the daily scans, because the compounding was for a week. We had to make sure it works for a day. Means you're compounding today, tomorrow you get it, you can withdraw and so on and so forth. So basically it's actually what we decided to implement. I will share with you this compounding this new pack, I stop sharing right now. Stop sharing and share again. Yeah, okay. Try to share again. Second. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I hope you see my screen. Okay, so here we have our active ETF pool pack, which is 0.8 to 1.1% daily, no compounding. Our top-up minimum is $99. Now we have our compounding that everyone knows, our $99, 4.75% are weekly and are bound for 6 months. Now we have this new one that is to be acclaimed, which is a minimum stake of 999, okay? ROI is gonna be 0.95, the top-up minimum 999, and the profit withdrawal daily, the capital also daily, okay? You can withdraw it any day. So this is the new pack that was introduced these days, okay? So you will look at it, you will enjoy it. If you have any question, you will ask during our Q&A. Yeah, so here it is. I repeat again, minimum stake is 999, okay? Daily ROI 0.95. Our profit withdrawal daily, our duration, but not a binding period. It's not a binding period. It's duration 6 months, but you can stop it at any time to withdraw your capital. So that is it. Capital withdrawable. Okay, so that is it. Now the updated documents, the updated PDF will be made available in our Telegram channel. So I think right away while we're talking, it will be posted in there. So you can go in there and look at it. Even if you can log in into your account, into your dashboard, and you will see it right away in your dashboard. So that is it for that. I think right now we're talking about the flex. I will open the floor for your different recommendation, and then we will jump to the Q&A. So if you have any recommendation, you can raise your hand, and then I will give you the room to talk. Okay, now the floor is yours. Who wants to say something? Who has a recommendation? The floor is yours. Any recommendation? Any question? No, let's start with a recommendation. Anyone has any recommendation to give on how the company works, what could be better done for marketing, or what can we do to actually help you do what you do better, or maybe what is needed, what you need to know to actually get to our founders level, or and so on. So how can you can you earn more or make more money, or so on. So any question you have. Okay, Erika, you have something to say? Or let me unmute you.
Yeah, I have a suggestion / comment. Can you hear me?
Sure, yeah, I do.
Okay, so I am brand spanking new and I just signed up on Sunday and I made my first initial deposit. And as I was waiting for it, like the blockchain was clearing it and it was cleared from my wallet, and I was waiting for it to be cleared, you know, and arrive in the platform so that I could choose the staking, I guess, you know, is what I'm going to call it. So I could put it into the earning category.
Yeah.
That must have been when you started the updates on the website, and I got kicked out of the website, and I have been actively trying to log back in since then so that I could apply it to start earning, but it wasn't until today that the you know, updates were complete. So I did just get in, but I'm kind of disappointed that as a brand new person, I missed out on the first 3 days of earning because I couldn't activate it at that moment, and I got booted out. So I don't know if there's anything you can done, but my suggestion would be when you're going to be doing some type of maintenance on the site and we are going to completely lose access, that we are notified, you know, in advance, 24 or 48 hours, that the site is going to go under, you know, under maintenance. You will not be able to access it. And then also don't panic, because it was quite a while between, you know, here I am on a brand new platform, put my money in, and then within 20 minutes, I'm locked out of it for 3 days. So just some tips that, you know, a heads up that maintenance is going to be done, how long it's going to take, when you're going to expect to be back in prior to it happening.
Yeah. Okay, so the part of what you're saying was done. So if you are actually on the Telegram channel, you see that once the maintenance was starting, or the team actually posted and said, okay, we are starting a maintenance today about this is what is going to happen after the maintenance. We have like higher speed on this, and this is that. So yeah, that was done. Maybe, please, I just beg everyone, the first thing you have to do is to get to the Telegram channel. That's the first thing you do. Before even you register your account, just jump into the Telegram channel. That's the first thing we do. That's the first way we communicate with you guys, okay? Some people have my direct contact. Yeah, that's a privilege for them. But the company communicates with you directly from the Telegram channel. So do well to be part of our Telegram channel. Now, there are other communities, groups, and so on from the different leaders, but the Telegram channel is an official way of communicating with our investors and the different leaders. So please be part of it. Now, your recommendation regarding the duration of the maintenance and all that is been taken care of. Okay, I'm taking note, and I will make sure that this is done, or if any maintenance is supposed to be announced. But I don't think it will be that soon, because things were really are straightened up. So I don't think it's going to be that soon. Thank you so much. Any other question? Or
No, and I will say that I was in the Telegram channel, and that is where I did get the notification about the update, but I did not see a warning that it was going to happen, and I believe it was at least a few hours upon it going down and me being locked out until that message came through about the maintenance. So maybe I don't know if I couldn't see past messages when I joined it, and maybe that's something, but I was in the channel, and that is, you know, I did get the notification, but after a few hours after it all happened.
Sure. Yeah. But in any ways, your preoccupation or your recommendation is completely valid. Even if we did or we didn't, this is something we need to do better. So I think
and then is there anything support can do to give me the profits that I missed out on by not being able to be staked for that amount of time?
The problem is your account wasn't active yet. So it's just like, okay, I'm taking money and I'm putting into my wallet, but I'm not activating the bot yet. I can even take 1 million, I put it in my wallet, I don't activate the bot yet. It's not going to earn me anything. You understand? So the bot really needs to work. The software really needs to work. So you are not in the pool yet, because I explained it last time, maybe, or if you're a new sign up, you may not have been on our AMA. So what I said is our exchange traded fund is just like a pool where you come in and you put your $99, another person put in his $1 million, another person put his $100, because exchange traded fund cannot be traded with just $99. It's too small. Okay, right now we're even training a little bit, okay, because it's not enough. We need to be training like with 300 million, okay, for it to be very limpid, very soft, you know. So right now it is not the best of the best, and that is why we will take measures in few weeks from now. So the good thing is your money came through, but you actually didn't get your money in the pool, because the pool needs to join other people's money now to start trading in different assets. Okay, that is being in part of it would go to crypto, part of it would go to bonds, and part of it would go with commodities. So that is actually how it works. Now, if your money is just in your e-wallet without actually joining the pool, you won't be making any money, and we will not take money from heaven to give to you. You understand? So it will be unfair to say that it is even possible. So I don't want to lie. Because
you don't know unless you ask, right? And again, it was completely out of my control, since the timing couldn't have been any worse as far as my deposit getting in and me getting kicked out. So
yeah, but Erica, I'll keep your name checked. And any promotion we have or any gift or airdrops we have, I'll think of you. Please. Okay?
I appreciate that. Thank you. Looking forward to learning more.
Okay, thank you so much. We have our Kirstos. How do they pronounce your name, please?
It's G. Christos. It's an Ethiopian name.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yes.
The floor is yours.
Okay. Thank you for your presentation. Just as this site is new, so any kind of small inconvenience that was shown here will cause especially those who are new to this space, they will be hesitant to invest. It's understood that since in initial time, some problems can happen. Anyway, now regarding my account, it was unable to open from the first day, since the last 5 days from the initial day, and still I am trying to open it, and in the upper navigation bar it shows stack, context, and these things. So still I am not able to send. I hope I will do. I'm happy about the support chat. I can contact them smoothly, and I will do it. So from your side, what are the do's and don'ts in this site? Many people in the third world, they are new to this space. So if what they have to do or what they don't have to do in this type of thing, so that the error cannot come from their side.
Okay. So first of all, what I would recommend of you to do is actually to contact support, because by now you should have been able to log in without any problem from any country, even if you are from India, because yeah, I was told that we had a lot more problems from India and some other countries that, oh yeah, but I think it's fixed now. So
Ethiopia. Okay. Yes.
Ethiopia. So try again. If you have any problem, you contact support, and they are very proactive. And very soon they will be proactive to big investors more than for smaller investors. But right now, everything is the priority is given to the person that comes first. But maybe it's going to change later on, because we have big investors that are complaining that I cannot put my $1 million and you keep me waiting and you take care of $99 first. So please, you can enjoy that for now. Okay, so our that is it. Yeah, the do and the don'ts are right now, as I said, next week we are going to talk more about the technical aspects and the marketing aspects of this business. Today, because we are coming from an upgrade, we are taking more of these questions to make people feel settled. But as of next week, it will be more of trainings. You know, that is actually my best element. I like talking about marketing. I like talking about how to make money, how to recruit, how to do this, how to do that, and how to cheat the system. I hope my colleagues are not hearing what I'm saying, but yeah, of course, it's always good to cheat the system. Yeah, I like to talk about those points. So we will talk about those on next week, our Zoom. So we will handle the do and the don'ts. Okay, don't do this, do this. This is what you can do to make more. This is what you can't do, and so on. Yeah, that is it. I hope your question or maybe your recommendation is being considered the right way or understood the right way.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Do we have other recommendations or yeah, I can see on the chat here we have some people dropping some stuff, so I will go through that. Yes, please add him into the group so we can get there update right. Okay. What is the right Telegram name? The right Telegram name is, okay, let me share that with you guys. Let me just share the link in there. It is ETF Pool. So let me share it with you guys, okay? For those. Okay, so the Telegram, I just dropped it into the chat. It is ETF Pool. So yeah, it's very simple, yeah. Okay, what is his Telegram name? My Telegram name is Dr. Trace Lemonex. So you just type my name, you get it. So yeah. Hi, please, I can't hear anything. I guess people can hear me. Okay, okay. We should get early notification if site will be down. Yeah, of course. Yeah, we talked about that. I solemnly swear. It was done after the site was down, okay? It was done after the site was down. Yeah, we will take care of that. Yeah, monitor the Telegram channel. Seemed like cow at the wrong time. No, don't bother. It's just something that was done to better up the platform and to give more speed to people that actually were not supposed to have access. Because the truth is this, because we are dealing with ETFs, or there are certain countries that we first restricted, okay? But afterward, we found a way to include all those countries. So this upgrade was also for that. So it is, and again, we had a lot of solicitation, a lot of leaders coming and saying, I want this, I want this, I want this. But my people cannot have access to this business. So we had to do this upgrade. It's better we do it now than we think about doing it maybe in future when we are actually in the real deal, you know. No, it's better we do it now. We just get it over with and then it's finished. So yeah, and we use the opportunity to actually add what was asked of us from leaders and also increase the speed. We also try to make it more better. We added one or two things that when you get to the platform, you see it. And we added also this new pack that is supposed to be a great deal for the leaders. Yeah. people were active. Did we get our interest? Of course, your interest. If you had invested, everything is normal. You are not losing any day. So that is not even a problem because you are not losing anything. So everything has been counted for those days. So no problem. Let it go, Erica. Of course, Erica is my sister. So I can get her accent. So it's my sister. So yeah, she said it all. Or your deposit wasn't used, so you get no returns. Yeah, I said that. Would you share this recorded Zoom? Of course, it will be shared. Yeah. Could you select a better time for the meeting or training? Cambodia. The problem is we are looking into our backend. So when the technical team tells me, okay, you have to go more with the US time, I go with a US time. Okay, and I don't want to have short sleep. I don't want to do a Zoom when it's very late in the US and I can't sleep and so on. So basically, yeah, we will consider that. If there is a need to do like our 2-3 Zooms or per week, we can do it. And once the leaders actually have like good communities and they feel like, okay, they want to have their own Zooms and they want to have me on, then you can have me on. But as of now, we will have one Zoom until we have huge communities in other countries, okay? Then once you have your Zooms, you can invite me and I will be there, okay? That is okay, that's okay. Sorry for this, I'm just coming from the hospital. My child is doing a little bit better. We are trying to transfer him to another hospital because I'll give details about that later on. Yeah, good. Okay. So I am done with the comments down here. Do we have other recommendations? If no, we can go to the Q&A. If there are any questions, or you could ask if you have any questions. If not, I will have my own questions. So basically, if you have your questions, you could start. I told you guys we're all a family here, okay? We have to gel up, we have to make sure that we are just one mouth. We are moving forward with this business as a team, because I told you the hard times are coming. The times when the RCC or maybe the financial institutions, the banks and all that are going to come afterwards. We need to be one mouth, So for that, we need to actually create a better rapport, okay? And for that, we need to ask questions, we need to talk and so on. And I am also ready with my questions because I got questions because I'm a leader. I want to do a better job, and to do a better job, I need to actually get it from you guys. So I need to know some certain things and so on. So basically, we have to start with your questions first. If you have your questions, you could ask. If you don't have your questions, I could ask mine. Questions? Few minutes for questions. No questions? Okay, even in the chat, you can ask your question. If you feel like you don't want someone to hear your voice or anything, you could just shout it out down here and I will read out your question. If you don't have any question, I'm gonna ask mine. So I'll give you like 30 more seconds. If there is no question, I will ask my questions. Okay. Is this Zoom weekly? Yes, Erica. Erica C. She will become my best friend. So any Telegram I see Erica in there, I'm gonna say hi to her, and maybe we're gonna chat a little bit. Oh yeah. Low for what, Erica? Low for the weekly Zooms or low for what? I'm happy to have you, and you're telling me low. I don't understand that. Okay. Okay, will everyone get the money back if the government tried to shut this site down? Why would they shut this? Okay, if they try to shut this, how would they shut it down? If they try, you do your withdrawals and you get your money before we shut it down. Why would they shut it down? I don't think they have the competence or the right to shut it down. They can ask us to shut the site down, okay? If we want to shut it down, of course, we will know that, okay, this is time to shut it out and maybe do your withdrawals and then shut it out. But I think we will fight. We know what is coming forward. So it's not something that we we are not aware of. It's something we know that could happen. So the way to go here is actually to do what we're doing, to go along with you guys, to try to or go with avenues that will not irritate the government. So first of all, we are going purely online. That's the first thing. The second thing is to move away from them as much as possible. Okay. So I don't feel they have the competence, or they could shut this down. They could shut offices, physical offices, or this or that. But aside to shut it down, you need to have a lot of paperwork. And to get the paperwork to shut it down, we must be notified a long time before. And when that happens, then we go under. We go under. We know maybe we can change the domain. We can do this. We can do that. So there are a lot of options. Are there developers, also investors with this platform? Of course there are. I think it's their money that is actually helping to run this business, because to run this business, you actually need, or we need a lot when it comes to, our volume for the pool to work. Like imagine that, or to trade ETFs, you actually need a minimum amount, okay? And let's say the first day people came in with $99, maybe $10,000, and so on and so forth. How would you be able to segment these investments into crypto, into bonds, into commodities? So you actually need to be able to segment this. You need to segment this. Okay, the FBI ballers room task force can shut anything down, just fine. Yeah. If it comes from you, and if you're sure of what you're saying, that could be the case. That could be the case. But before they shut it down, you will have notifications. And again, I told you guys something. The thing that was done this weekend is actually a prevention. Okay, I don't know if this link, if the Zoom is secured. I don't want to say something here that would be against us, but just for a hint, you have 2 domains, 3, 4, 5. I would not say too much. You have a lot of mirrors, so just stay rest assured. Okay, just for a hint, you have a lot of mirrors, you have a lot of domains, and you have a lot of servers. Okay, just for a hint. Will we lose our capital if the site is hacked? Okay, no, because the site won't be hacked because of what we're doing. The security is very high. And again, we have what I just said right now. I don't want to spell it out because I don't know who is on this call, you understand? But I told you, or what the developers told me, or we have lots of mirrors, we have lots of different domains of ETF Pool. So that is unlikely to happen. Not like the security is very packed. So no fear about our hackers or blah blah blah. No, the security is very tight. And I have another information. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, if I'm gonna be, but I think if I was a leader, I would need to know this. Okay, I'll tell you, even though I'm not sure I'm supposed to tell you, but ETF Pool is also having protection from hackers. So just so you know. Oh yeah, hello, you had mentioned this is good for the people that are new to all this, and it's perfect that it started at 9 and okay. I think this is fabulous. Then again, if you if you have many higher endeavors, will we get the help to be able to learn the site and how it works so we can move forth and grow? Yeah. That's exactly what I'm saying, Angel. That's actually what I'm saying. I'm saying, okay, the next Zooms will actually be to learn, to grow, to be educated on the platform so we can grow a little bit faster. Yeah, so that is actually what I'm saying, and that's what we are aiming to do, because we need to grow faster, you know. Yeah, that's the aim. can you explain when you say ETF is decentralized? In what way? Decentralized? Did I say that? What do you mean? Please rephrase your question. I didn't say ETF Pool is decentralized. I don't understand your statement, please. Or is it okay to open the site from different devices? What are activities that active users don't have to do? Okay, I said there do and don'ts. I'm going to take care of it or in the next Zoom, because this Zoom we had to talk about this sensitive points. We had to introduce also the flexi or compounded package, and people had to understand it. We had to address the issue regarding the upgrade and so on. But next week we are going to dive right away into our trainings, into how we can grow, into what we can do, what we cannot do, and so on. But right now, rest assured, you are not doing anything bad. There is nothing that you're doing that is wrong. If you're doing something wrong, I'll let you know right away. But I think there are things that you could do better, okay? And we're going to talk about that on our next Zoom. But today, we are just going to end with questions regarding the upgrade, regarding regarding the pack, the flexi pack, and so on. Next week, we are going to jump into real trainings, okay? Yeah. What is necessary for the project or to have longevity in this crypto space? Okay, very good question. What is necessary for this project to have longevity in this crypto space? So I spoke of the need for us to, like, for example, let's say we are just like 1 week old, right? 1 week old, we are about like, let's say like 4,000 to 5,000 people or more. I don't know. Let's say the 5,000 people, we have like our 3,000 people. Okay, someone shared a screenshot. Yeah, I'm gonna address that. Okay, you told me about my statement. Why here we are talking about the website and the feature. This is a feature. Okay, this is not a statement. Okay, I'm going to get back to that. Let me finish what I was saying. Or let's say we have 3,000 people coming up with $99. Okay, and then we have our 2,000 people coming up with our maybe $10,000. Okay, now the ETF itself is something that manipulates huge amounts. Okay, we have to manipulate huge amounts, and that's why we reduce risk, because the amounts are huge. You understand? And now, if you have, let's say, you need to trade ETFs with like 300 million, but you're having $500,000. Of course, the result with our 300 million will not be the same with that of $500,000. You understand? So the aim here will be grow to 300 million as soon as possible to be able to diversify and to ease up the stress. Okay, to ease up the stress. You understand? So that is what actually is. I hope your question is answered. Now this person, what's his name? His name is Sock. Okay, Sock. His question was regarding the decentralization. Blockchain is more. Yeah, here we are talking about the features, okay, the features of ETF Pool. And on the features and values, our values, you see that our values, basic principles that we strive for in our team. Now, decentralization. Blockchain is more than a technology. We are building the infrastructure for a decentralized economy. We are building the infrastructure for a decentralized economy at ETF Pool, okay? Decentralized machine learning provides innovative solution for our professionals to act upon, okay? Now, when they say something is decentralized, okay, it means you don't actually need, or you don't need the power or maybe the push from a human being, okay? And that is why we are talking here about ETF Pool, because ETF Pool is an AI. It's a software, okay? It doesn't need me to physically take part of the money to go and trade crypto and to take part to go and trade our bonds and to take another part to go and trade our commodities, okay? Now, the software does the division itself. It does the calculation itself, okay? It says this portion will go to crypto. And again, in crypto, you must select like 10, 20, 30 coins, depending on the whole pool of fund that he's working on, okay? If he's working with a pool of $500,000, for example, okay, you won't go and select, he will work, of course, in the three markets, meaning crypto market or bonds and commodities, of course. But now, the amount that he will give for bonds will be different from the amount he gives for crypto. It will be different from the amount he gives for commodities. So the decentralized feature is the software that is able to do it, all the calculations and the placement on its own, without intervention, without my intervention, okay? That is it. I hope it's answered. Question answered? Or what's his name again? The name was Sock. Sock? I hope your question was answered, okay? If it was, let's jump to another question. Any other question? Do I have a question from anyone? Do I have a question from anyone? Or with ETF, consider to use app in the future? Oh, my brother. Okay, you are getting ahead of yourself. That's a very good recommendation, and we are looking into that, okay? I would love for it to be an app so that we have less stress, but we have to make sure that if we are on an app, it will be as secure as it is when it's just a software. So basically, please, we are getting into that, but let's settle first, okay? Let us settle. But it's a very good recommendation. That's the first thing that went through my mind when I was thinking about ETF Pool. I was like, okay, or this system is actually good, but it could be better if it's an app, you know? So yeah. But yeah, this is something we have to consider. Okay, Clodorian is saying app is not good. He or she has a point also, because app means you are more controlled. You know, to publish your app on App Store, you need to be controlled, okay? So you can be taken down at any time. So yeah, that it also has its downsides and so on. So obviously this is something that will be carefully considered. And of course, our majority of the community will always win. If the majority think that we have to go on app, we will go on app. If majority think no, it's not a very good solution, we won't, okay? Now, the best way to have the whole sentiment from the community is if most of you actually go or the founder's rank, because once you are a founder, you sit on the board meetings and you will be able to give your recommendations a little bit faster. So get to that rank as soon as possible, okay? Get to that rank as soon as possible. And now, a little hint, please take benefit as much as possible from this Flexi package, because the Flexi package is gonna be massive. It's gonna be massive, okay? And now, just to tell you what we are thinking about, what we have been like cogitating on, we are feeling that maybe the way to fix their support problems with the $99 people will be maybe to cancel that pool for new investors. We've not concluded that yet, but in future, maybe we may come to do it. So concentrate yourself more onto the Flexi for those who want daily yield and not the weekly compounding, okay? Concentrate on the Flexi, okay? and their Flexi will also come with some promotions. And please don't forget what I told you in the beginning. Use your link. Use your link because something big is coming with those link stuff. So use the link, recommend, even if it's 2-3 people, recommend someone. Someone should invest with your link, okay? If someone invests with your link, something is gonna happen and you'll be part of those people that will benefit from those things, okay? So use it. Maybe we'll get into details very soon, but please just use what I tell you. Get your link used. Someone want to say something? Erica, she's back. Okay, Eric. This is Eric, not Erica. Eric. Eric, you want to say something? Nothing? Okay, so you were unmuted by mistake. So thank you so much. If no one has another question, I will just stop the call and I'll tell you thank you. Or please don't forget, build your teams, create your Telegram Zooms, include me in those Telegram groups so I could actually be part of your communities. So that when there is anything, I could be there right away to give an answer or whatsoever, you know. So please get me in those Telegram channel. Okay, Mood, you had something to say? The floor is yours.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I do.
All right. I'm sorry, I'm kind of working while I'm listening. Did I hear you say that you were looking into removing the $100 ETF pool package?
The $99.
Yeah.
I was saying it crossed our mind and yeah, we looked at it because we are looking at solutions for the crowded support, because our $99 are crowding support and people that have higher investments, they can't actually get to support easily. So we were thinking, okay, maybe the solution could be to take off the $99 for newcomers, not for people that already invested with $99. So that is what we're thinking of, but that is something that is still in the thinking, not in the making. So basically,
right.
It hasn't yet been. That's why we're having these Zoom meetings, so that if people come to me and tell me after the call, oh no, I think we should leave it there, blah, blah, blah. Okay, these are recommendations. This is what we think could be a solution to the crowded thing, blah, 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 blah. We will implement it and we won't need to actually eliminate the $99. So that's why I told you this, in this business, so far as I am the chief marketing officer, I will carry you guys along. We will decide things together. Anything that will be decided in this business will be because we discussed it during the Zooms, okay? Nothing will be imposed on anyone. You will not come one morning, you see that this thing has been implemented. No, it will be discussed, okay? If it's something that we cannot control, it will be informed earlier on, because Erica talked about it. Notify us well in advance. That is what will happen. Okay? Yeah. So what else? I think it's okay. Mood?
I have I guess a suggestion for the 99. I guess making it to where a certain point, as you said, the people that have more funds and maybe having that included in their package, maybe their priority over a certain amount. I don't know how you could implement that, but maybe that's a way to do it without getting rid of the 99. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Just a thought. Thank you.
Anyways, let your recommendation keep coming, even if it's in private message or whatsoever. You just let me know what you think could be the solution. Of course, nothing will be implemented before we completely agree with most of the leaders, and if it's a force majeure, of course we will communicate it before it's implemented. So nothing is in the making yet. It's still in the thinking. Okay, but I think solutions could be found to actually fix that. So no problem. It's not an alarm. Okay. Yeah. Are you already in the group, in this group? What group? What group? Please, or share the group with me, or maybe just add me. If you are the admin, just add me, okay? I'm not in any group so far. So please, if you have your groups, you can just add me in them. Okay. Any other questions? If not, I will tell you goodbye. Or
Yeah, I have a question. So
yeah.
is the issue or the reason why you're going to $99 is because of customer support, being bombarded with people contacting customer support? Is that the reason?
Okay, the main reason is, we have more of $99 are investors on their Zoom, on the support, and we don't have. In fact, we have a lot of complaints from their high investors. And this is because we think that we have more on $99 investors than are the other amounts, like 100,000, 1 million, and so on. So there could be several reasons for this. Maybe people just want to test it first, or people feel like, okay, or either way, I think, sorry, or let me finish. Either way, it is creating a sort of like delay for those who are investing a little bit more. You understand? So we think that we could be a little bit more fair, but it's hard to be fair when you have like 60-70% that invested $99, and they will always be on support to ask 1 or 2 questions, or did I do this well? Is this something I can do, I cannot do, blah, blah, blah. So just regular questions that I could ask in groups. So yeah, that is what it is.
Yeah, I think for starters, with this being a new company and, in this crypto space, a lot of people's been rugged. They put money in these, in these platforms, and then they disappear. So, they want to just test it out with 100,000. I mean, I'm sorry, with $100. And if it stays around, then yes, they'll add more to it. They just want to see if it works.
Okay. Okay. What you should also note is, the $99 was for the pre-launch up to the launch. Okay, it had to end at some point. Okay, so that was the plan. That was the plan, because as I told you, the aim of this business was actually to introduce ETF to the middle class person, or to the normal person, normal investor who only have little money. Obviously, it is just for a short time. It is not there forever. Okay, it's not there forever. We just open opportunity for those who wants to diversify with a small amount to jump in. Of course, this is your opportunity. So if you have $99 and you feel that you want to go for diversification, this is your time now. But once the time, the launch is over, once the launch is, of course, we are going to take it out. Okay? We want to take it out prematurely because we have a lot of people investing $99. But after thinking, I just felt like, okay, maybe we should still leave it for the whole period of launch, and then maybe let it fade naturally as we planned. But yeah, obviously we'll end up being removed.
I'm one of the investors that invested $100. That's because I'm testing it out.
Okay, I see.
And yeah, because I'm not dropping a lot of money in it, and I don't even understand it well. And see how you guys got to prove to me that you're reputable.
Of course, my brother. Of course, I'm 100% with you, and this is fair enough. Fair enough. So you are in already. You're in already. So stick around, and then even if we remove it today, you still are already a member. So your $99 still stays. So. Basically, feel free, and then when you're confident enough, you could raise it, no problem. So, what I'm saying is, just for me to finish. All what I'm saying is, if you feel that you have the $99 and you want to taste it with $99, this is the time to get it, okay? Afterwards, just because we don't want this too crowded on the support, and also we don't want to be not fair to the bigger investors, or we will be able to, we were thinking of shutting it down, but we are not shutting it down anymore. It's going to last the whole period. We planned for it to last the whole launch period, which is the whole of this month. Once it's done, we will shut the $99 down. This is just what was already planned.
All right, so the $99 is going to be good until the end of this month.
Yeah.
And what else I'm going to say? I done lost my thought.
You want to add something?
Yeah, I do. $99 is good for this. Oh yeah, what's going to be the new minimum amount?
All right. I just share, I don't know if you just jumped in. Okay, let me just share my screen again. Or you have or the flex pack under the compounding pack. Okay, so or let me just pull it out again so you can see. Or yeah, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I opened up in the compounding.
Okay, so you have the compounding, and the compounding is $99. It starts from $99. Okay, but you have the new pack, which is the flex, the daily compounding flexi. Okay, but let me share my screen so you can see it. Okay. Now you have this pack. Okay, the daily compounding flexi. Okay, the daily compounding flexi allows you to it functions a little bit like the $99 pack. Okay, it's exactly the same. But it has a very good feature. The feature is the additional feature is that you're able to compound. Okay, on the $99 pack, you can't compound. You can't compound. Okay, but with this pack, you can compound. Okay, you compound and you can withdraw daily. With the other compounding pack that we have, this one, okay, this compounded pack, the entry level is $99, but it's weekly ROI. It's weekly ROI of $4.75. Okay, 4.75%. Okay, that's the difference. Now, this one is exactly as their $99 daily ROI pack. But the addition to that is you can compound. So the profit you got this today, you will compound it tomorrow if you don't withdraw your capital. And then once you receive tomorrow, you can compound it after tomorrow. So you don't need to wait 1 week anymore. And your capital is not frozen for 6 months. You can withdraw it any day, today, tomorrow, anytime you want. Okay, so that is the beauty of the pack that was meant to replace their pack that was introduced right away. So we are not waiting to finish with our promotion anymore, with their launch anymore before introducing the replacement. We introduced the replacement right away. So now you have a way after the launch period, meaning the end of this month. So you will still be with 2 different packs. One, which is the compounding entry level, $99, entry level, $99, weekly ROI. You will receive a weekly ROI of 4.75%.